Good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. It's Monday morning. Let's wake up and smell the coffee. Okay, let's see who we got in here. Nobody. Okay, sharing it out. So let's see who we got. Hello. I think I'm live. Okay, there we go. Now people are finding it. It takes a minute, doesn't it? That's why I love that timer, so that y'all can see that it's going live. And share it again into some of the groups. Are y'all having as much hard of a time as I did waking up this morning? Because that's what it feels like. Like it's one of those mornings where you just turn over and say, no, not today, not today. I just don't want to get out of bed today. So there are those moments, trust me, when that alarm goes off and you don't get up. So let me see, one more group. There we go. Okay. I'm not loving this new way that Facebook puts everything up there. There's people, but why am I not seeing them? Okay, this is strange because I'm not seeing you on the chat. Okay. This is so weird. I see that I'm live. But I don't see messages. Finally. All right, let's see what's going on. Kathy Han, good morning. And there's Terry and Sally and Carolyn and Rick and Jennifer. I don't know what's going on with my computer this morning, but hello, everybody. That was weird. Kathy, you're going into work right now. You'll be listening. Oh, thank you. And thank you for your prayers for all of us. You're such a sweetheart, Kathy. Thank you for being here. Sophia, hello. And Sally says, I had some new changes in Facebook as well this morning. Always leads to chaos. Yeah, it was like, is anybody here? I'm not seeing anybody. And you're on my phone. So I knew you were here. I just couldn't find you. All right, and now it's got me on here twice. It has me on here as a guest. So I don't know how to get rid of that. I'm not going to worry about it because there's only one on me on the screen and that's all that matters, right? Jean, you found it. Good morning. Good morning. Stacy Carol had a beautiful fiery sunrise. I want to see ours. We had a lot of clouds last night outside. And can somebody tell us when the full moon is? Because it was pretty big and round yet last night. And I didn't look up to see when the full moon is. So who knows that information? They can share it with us. Just let me know. Stacy, you're getting ready for work. You'll be listening. Awesome. Well, good morning, everyone. And Stacy, you had fiery sunrise too. Well, I can't wait. After the show, I'm going to walk outside and see what it looks like. We had lots of clouds here. So maybe it will be a fiery one that comes up through the clouds. And Christina, good morning, good morning. I'm still not seeing everybody. So let me look at my phone and see who else here. Rick Morrow, good morning to you. Jennifer Langren, Becky LaFave. I see all of you on my phone, but I don't see all of you on my computer. And Deirdre, you saw a full moon last night. Was it the actual full moon? Because Gina and I were looking at it, and I'm going, I don't know. I don't know when it's supposed to be all the way full. And Sally, December the 29th is the next full moon. Today is the 28th, so that will be tomorrow. No wonder it was so big and round. So I can't wait to see that full moon out here over the desert. It will be awesome. Caroline said it looked almost full here. Yeah, it did here too. I wasn't sure if we were actually looking at a full moon or an almost full moon. So how's everybody doing this morning? I woke up, as I said, the alarm went off. I woke up and I'm going, I can't get out of bed. And so I turned that alarm off. I got another one set, and I couldn't go back to sleep. I couldn't get up. I couldn't go back to sleep. So I've fallen and I can't get up. Anybody else have some strange energy not letting you up and not letting you stay down? I was like, what? All right, what is that? What's that a metaphor for? As my friend Deb Goldberg always brings a metaphor into things and says, it's like this. So I'm not sure what we could relate that to not be able to move forward, but not be able to stand still either. There's something there. There's some energy that we're working through. It feels like. And I went to bed last night and did a meditation with Archangel Gabriel because that's our angel today that's going to be brought forth more by myself and Christina. Been working with Gabriel for years and years and years. Most of my life, I think I've known Gabriel's presence of what he feels like. He or she, Gabriel, and angels are neither gender, but Gabriel has appeared to me as both, but I normally say he when I talk about Gabriel. But that's who our angel is today. And we are going to really get into this energy. So as I was meditating with him last night, I asked him what he wanted brought out today in the angel meeting to introduce him or explore the energy more so that people could be more familiar with him. So that's how I went to sleep last night, was talking to Gabriel, asking for more information because Gabriel is the angel of clarity. So I asked him, what do we need to share about you? So tune into the class today and see what Gabriel wants us all to know from his beautiful and getting more in. So let's see, Erica, good morning. Erica just stopped in to remind us P's how much she loves us. Erica, we miss you on here and wishing that you stick around with us for the morning show. And I missed you on chanting last night. So your beautiful presence is missed. Okay, Sally said it will appear full the day before and after. That's true. It's actually 2 days before, 2 days after, just as strong as the day of the full moon. It really has that presence for all that time. And this is our last full moon of 2020. We should do something special. I feel like there should be something that we can do to really celebrate that energy. So I will see who wants to step up and maybe do something. Maybe Jean does. Yeah. Maybe we can do a special ceremony. So I'll talk to her today. Since I am at her guest, I will talk to her and see if there's something that we can do to celebrate the full moon. And Tammy Fisk, good morning to you. Liz, good morning to me. Grace Isis, good morning to you as well. And Lucian in Norway, good morning. I hope that you're doing well, honey. And we all have been wrapping our arms of love around you, Lily. I hope you felt that. Sally says the final full moon of the year is always the strongest and the most vibrant, causing a sort of 3-day ability to release anything. Take advantage of this time to do so. Absolutely. So I'm hearing we should do a full moon release. And who wants to help? Who wants to join in for that? Sally, I don't know if you have anything planned, but let's talk if you're interested, and I'll talk to Jean and see what we can do. Good morning, Charlie. So good to see you on here this morning. Isabel, to you. And yes, Christina saying to Erica, we miss you so much. We really do. You're such a bright light in a little pea pod. So when you're not here, we don't have that light shining on us as brightly as we would have without your presence there. And Erica, you're going to chat tonight. Good. I will hold you to that. Stacy put an Archangel Michael pendant on hold at work and it disappeared. I was so upset. Well, the other day it reappeared and I'm purchasing it today. There you go. Awesome. And Deirdre, I do. Yeah, let's do ceremony tonight. It doesn't have to be a huge ceremony, but we can do something together to release. I think that's, the release ceremony. I think that's something important for us. For tomorrow night, we'll have an actual ceremony of release. And I'll talk to Jean and see how we can do that. I would love to do a fire ceremony, but I don't know if we'll be able to. I'll check with her and we'll see what she says. When I was finally waking up this morning, there were some phrases that went through my head that we used to say when we were like teasing each other to get up. Like my family teased me because I was never a morning person. I was always that one dragged behind, and I was the one that would close my eyes back after the time to wake up, and I would see myself getting up, getting dressed, and getting ready for school. So that when I had to really come awake, I'd already done all of that in my head, but I was still in bed asleep. So in my mind, I already knew that I'd gotten up and gotten dressed. But there were phrases that ran through my head this morning as I finally got up. And I'm like, okay, those are irritating. I don't like those very much. And it was like, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. I hate that one. I hate it. And I know I've said it myself so many times. I've said it to people that would just like lay there like, oh, I'm not getting up. And like what I do. So what's your irritating thing that people say in the morning and you just shush them away? Leave me alone. So let's hear what your irritating thing was. And what do you do now? When you greet yourself after you wake up now? Is it different than when you were younger, in the olden days, back in the day, as I always say? Christina, I can just pan my camera to my fireplace for the fire ceremony if you want. Well, I know Jean has a fireplace, but I don't know if she'll want to do a fire that late. I'll talk to her and see what. Thank you, Christina. I love that. And Jean says we will try something. Awesome. Sally's interested, but teach a class at from 3 to 5 on embracing the spiritual life. Can do tomorrow too. And Deirdre says, I do a small releasing ceremony from my window. Well, let's all do it together, Deirdre. We'll do a full release ceremony tomorrow. We'll figure out the time for sure. And Carol Ann says, I think I will sit down and write a book to release for this month. Really, seriously, since the 2020, the last release of 2020, we've been talking about releasing for the last 11 days. We started on the 20th, saying we were going to release every day. And that's what the card pulls have been about in the morning to figure out what energy clearing and release we need to do each morning for the collective. And I did remember to grab the cards. So I have those out here with me this morning. So let's make this a really great release opportunity tomorrow. Let's do something so special that all the peas in the pod will know that we've cleared away some energy. Okay, what else we got? Isabel says, I'm having problems to hear you this morning. Is on and off. Can't understand much of what you were saying. It's an echo. Okay, is anybody else getting an echo as I talk? So I don't know, Isabel. So far, I think I've been coming through clear, but I have no idea. For you all out there that are actually hearing my words, let me know if there's a problem. Kathy's saying me too, but I don't know what the me too is in reference to. All right. Christina says, my mom used to come in and then sing, oh, how I hate to get up in the morning. Gee, Mom, I want to stay in bed song. I did not like it then, but would love to hear her sing it now. Oh, I hear you, Christina. Yeah, this Kristen, good morning. Kristen says it's choppy. So I'm not sure what's going on with the sound this morning. I know there were problems. Oh, it sounds choppy. All right, there's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. So hopefully you're getting the words that are being said because I am reading some of your comments. I'll start putting them up on the screen so you can see them also. And Jean says, yes, we can build a fire in the fireplace. Does it count if the fire is inside it? Absolutely does. We can put the camera on the fire and we'll do ceremony and I'll guide us in a release for all of us for 2020. Whatever is lingering, let's get rid of it so we don't have to drag it into 2021. Okay, so you're hearing it on and off and an echo. I don't know what the echo is all about. And I don't know that I can adjust anything. Let's see, I'm going to go to the settings. Let's see if that helps. Is that any better? Can you hear me at all? Just let me know. Okay. I just changed something in the settings, so I don't know if that helped or if that made it worse. All right. I'll wait to see what some of your response is. I'm sorry that the audio is not doing well this morning. All right, let's see if that helps with the echo. I just changed one little setting. Maybe it will help and you all can hear me one time instead of twice if there's an echo. Okay, what else we got? Deirdre says it's not better. There is a strong echo. And give it a minute because sometimes when I make a change, it takes it a minute for it to come through. Isabel says echo is better, but on and off still with the sound. And Stacy says it's better. So maybe, all right, maybe if I move a little closer to me, it'll pick up my voice more. Let's just see. Okay. All right. Somebody tell me if it's any better at all now that I did a little bit of tweak. Sally, you missed it. Your son called. Yeah, great timing, right? So we're trying to figure out if the sound is any better since I changed one setting on here. Sally, it sounds like you're underwater from time to time. Okay, guys, I don't know what's going on with the computer, but yeah, there's really nothing I can do. I'm sorry. Uh, Jean, it shouldn't be your computer because you're all the way across the house. Sally says that's better. Okay, and Isabel says it's better, but not good yet. Well, it's the best I can do, unfortunately. All right, good morning, Diana Doddridge. Thank you for coming on with us this morning. And Deirdre says it's a little better. So hopefully we can go with that and you all will be able to hear. All right, Kathy's asking, when is the release? Well, full moon is tomorrow. So I say, let's go for that. Let's go for a full moon release tomorrow. And I will talk to Jean. We'll see when the exact time is that we can do that together. And she'll build us a fire in the fireplace. How does that sound? So since we decided we are definitely going to do it, what I would like is for you to go ahead and prepare for it. And to prepare for it, I want you to start thinking about what it is that you might want to let go of. What is it that you feel like there's still something there? There's still something about 2020, or there's still something that you haven't completely said goodbye to, that I don't want to take this into another year with me. And I'm not talking about the coronavirus. I'm talking about whatever is inside of you that you want to let go of and want to release. I turned off my computer. Did that happen? Well, I don't know why, but it was showing a guest on with me today, and it was showing me twice. And so I turned off that microphone. So hopefully that was the problem. You can turn your computer back on. Oh, that was Miss Jean, our Auntie Jean, the mountaintop guru. She took me to the mountaintop yesterday. I got to go up with her and look out over Mexico and New Mexico and Texas. We could see all three and see way we are into Mexico to see the mountains. And it was just a beautiful experience to be out there on the mountain with her. And I snapped a picture of us together. I hope that you all saw the picture of Jean and I. And hopefully there will be many more opportunities for us to be out and about and photograph our experience while I'm here in El Paso with her. Good morning, Linda Lemieux. Thank you for coming in and thank you for trying to help yesterday with the lost object here at the household. We appreciate you and your beautiful skill findings. And okay, so I'm seeing that it's better. Some of you are saying it's better, but it's not good. Yeah, I don't know what else I can do because I do the same thing I do every morning, and just open up the computer and come on. So I don't know why it's any different this morning. It's weird. The energy, we'll blame it on that. I'll blame it on Jean. There's no blame. It's just the way things are sometimes with electronics, right? And Sally says, "Did you see my people?" I saw lots of people out and about yesterday. It was interesting. Jean took me to the college that she went to, and I got to see where Jean and Ron met. I didn't go in, of course, and things were pretty much locked up and shut down. But she showed me, pointed out where the student center is. They met at, and it was just a beautiful experience to see Jean's backyard and see some of the stuff that's here. Jean was a teacher for many, many, many years. She's retired now, and her husband was a teacher. So it was really interesting to go out and to see some of the area, see some of the beauty around here. Hi, Julie. Good morning. So good to see you this morning. So what's everybody doing today? It's Monday, starting this work week. Miss Sally, I know it's your day off. So thank you for being up this early and being with us this morning on Cuppa. And cheers to everyone. And I pulled a cup out this morning. I needed a big cup. see how big the one I went for is. I needed lots of coffee this morning. And I looked at it after I started the coffee, and it says, "I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a dog mom." Anybody relate to that? We can substitute that word, dog. You can put cat in there if you need to. That was me for so much of my life. I was a cat mom. They were my kids. I loved them so much. Deirdre says, "Teachers are heroes." Isn't that the truth? They really are. Jane and I were discussing that yesterday as well. That it's not just the teaching. It's not just getting in front of a group of children and helping them to understand things. It's really seeing those kids, seeing them day after day, being a constant there for them, and paying attention to what's going on with those kids. So many kids aren't seen at home. They aren't heard, or they're abused. So teachers, they really are my hero. Absolutely. Thank you for saying that, Terry, because I had teachers that really fully saw me, and I was not seen and heard in the home environment, and it made a big difference when someone in authority was seeing what was going on with me and seeing that I was a person. I think that's the beauty when there's a good teacher that can see and acknowledge you. They're helping you to see you're important, you matter. That was a huge message that Gabriel gave yesterday. And I think we need to keep that foremost in our mind every day. You matter. And we don't always get that message from the families that we grow up in or from our peers. Joy, we don't hear that. I About 7 years ago, I had someone that I listened to every night. I listened to a meditation, and I consider her my mentor. Her name is Lisa Nichols. And in that meditation that I would listen to every night, she said the words, "You are worthy. You are worthy." And nobody had ever said that to me before. Nobody told me that anything that I did mattered and that I was worthy of love. I was worthy of being seen and heard. So as kids, we don't always get that unless there's that special teacher or that special somebody that sees us and just helps us to understand that we're important too. We matter. The cup is huge. It looks bigger on camera. It's really, well, it is pretty big, but it was the size that I needed this morning, dear, for you. And Stacy has to go. She says, I would like to sit in the prayer circle. I'm having major anxiety. And it's very uncomfortable. It feels as though something huge, huge is about to happen, but not sure what. Yeah, something huge is about to happen. We're going to say goodbye to 2020. And Stacy, if you can be with us tomorrow night for the full moon release, we can help to explore and release some of that anxiety out tomorrow. And we will definitely keep you up to date. And Julie Kiss, I did not know this about Julie says, I was a teacher and loved that job the best. Thank you all. Absolutely, Julie, you're an amazing teacher. Linda Lemieux, I know that you were a teacher as well. You're a retired teacher. Gina's a retired teacher. L'Oreal, telling tales. So Jean says, if you host Teri, watch her pets. She steals their heart. This morning, Ringo was right by me to say good morning to Teri. Then he wouldn't leave her to give me love. It's true. I tried to. I said, Ringo, say good morning to your mommy. She's waiting for some love from you. And he just laid there. I don't know. I just love Ringo. He's so adorable. But he does love his mommy. I was watching him last night. He was curled up by her on the couch and just so adorable. Yeah, pets are amazing. They're unconditional love. They don't do anything out of spite or out of wanting to hurt anybody. They just want to be seen and heard just like we do. Just like what I was saying about us younger as kids. We want to be seen. We want to know that we matter, that what we think matters, what we say matters. Definitely found out that what we do matters, right? we found ways to get attention. Sometimes it wasn't the best way. All right, so let's go ahead and start being intuitive. Oh, I don't know if I finished your what I'd like for you to do for the fire ceremony. So figure out what it is that you want to let go of. And if you can write it down, then write it down. If you want to make a list, make it in the list form. Or if you want to just say, there's this, and this, and just write it out. Or if you want to just be very specific about things you want to let go of. It's things inside of you, whatever it is inside. And then let's bring in what you want. Let's manifest. And I'll do a manifestation. ritual for us at the end after we release. So we're going to release and we're going to bring in what it is we want. We'll do both. And then let's do a wish for Pachamama, which is Mother Gaia. Let's do a wish together as a collective. So if all of you throughout the day would think of the wish that you want for our Mother Gaia, for our planet, write those out and bring them with you tomorrow. And you can either write them out in our message that we have. If all of you are in there, if you're not in there, you want to be joining us as we chat together, let me know that and I'll add you to that thread. Or you can just put it in Angelic River Family Group, and hopefully we'll all see that. We'll all start a thread there that we respond to. And Deirdre says, everywhere I go, the animals gravitate to my energy. Yeah, I think because they're so dear to my heart. I love all animals. I haven't been in a home yet where I didn't just absolutely embrace the animal unconditionally. And that's all they want. They just want to be responded to the way they are. Let us know what they see, feel, and want to experience. Carol says, my boy Jenny let me sleep until 6:30 a.m. this morning. That's awesome. Because most of the time they want to be up and out and about. Linda said that she taught students with severe language learning disabilities. I had 3 boys that could only talk with phrases from movies or video games. They became best friends. They had never had friends before. One day, one said, I saw the other in a dream. I asked, and he said, I saw him in the vortex. The other one said, yes, I saw you too. It was a very interesting job. Yeah, I can imagine that would have been kind of mind-blowing to hear kids say that, to have them have that experience. And I know your compassionate heart. I know your love. So thank you for what you did to help these children. And Billy, you've been out walking in rainy and snowy weather today. The air felt good. Yes, doesn't it feel fresh after that rain or after the snow falls? There's just something different about the air. So glad that you had that experience. So let's go ahead and figure out what our number is today. As I've said before, some of you may not have heard, we're working with the Angelic Gems cards, and there's 12 solid colors and 12 different spiritual beings that are working with us with these colors. They're not numbered, just so you know. Those of you, I know a lot of people have been ordering these cards. Thank you. Thank you for giving yourself that experience with these cards and gems. So the cards are not numbered, but what I do is go down in the deck that many numbers of whatever spirit chooses with your help, and then we'll figure out what that color is, that whatever the collective feeling is today, whatever is being worked on or helping us to understand, that's what color will come forward for us to meditate on. So go ahead and type in whatever that number intuitively is coming to you. And good morning, Bellmeyer. Thank you for being here. So what number intuitively are you hearing from the Angelic Gems deck? The beautiful energy cards. Color is energy. So we're going to figure out what that color is and what it's saying, what it represents. And also, while you're doing that, put in any prayer requests that you have, anything that's going on in your life that you can release as a burden. You can let that go, because that's what we do. We help each other release the burdens. So go ahead and put that in, and let's just bond together with lifting each other in our love, lifting each other in knowing what it is that we can share together. Anything, any energy. We laugh together, we cry together, we help each other to understand that you're not alone. You are not alone. And if you get nothing else from this show, I want you to get that. I want you to understand that we are all peas in the same pod and we all love each other unconditionally. So whatever prayer request you have, whatever is going on, go ahead and put that in there and let's just lift each other up today. All right, so I'm just looking to see what prayers we have. And the numbers are starting to come in. Thank you for choosing whatever pops into your head first. Whatever you hear, just type that in the comments. And let's see what number, let's see um, what comes forward for us to pay attention to today. All right, so Deirdre's asking prayers for our angelic river family, for Tony and Hope's healing, for Gaia, and for world peace. Thank you, Deirdre. All right, so we've got some colors going on. We've got 4 from Liliane. She also feels green. Deirdre says 4 and green. Wow, I like that synchronicity. And Sally says 3, but I'm feeling purple today. Isabel says 5. Prayers for myself. Have a breakdown yesterday. All bad stuff. My daughter and me pulled out, and this time I lost it. Couldn't fit in, but feel bad. I don't want that too. Okay, Isabel, I'm sorry, I'm not putting all your words. She incriminates me for everything and compares my reactions toward her sister. I just didn't put it together and been feeling awful since then. Better this morning so far. Well, we'll lift you up and your daughter, your entire family, Isabel, lifting you up and putting our arms around you. It's not an easy job being a parent, for sure. So sending you lots and lots of love and be gentle with yourself. Just be gentle with you and know that you are doing the best you can with what you've got. And know that in your heart as we all lift you up in love. And what other prayer requests do we have? Isabel, prayers for all our family and our families in peace and love on earth. And Liz is seeing number 10 in pink. And Christina is seeing number 10 in red. And Sally says, prayers for a beautiful day for everybody, for each of us to truly see the miracles that are falling into our lives. Linda's asking prayers for me and my family. I'm in a difficult situation with my son who lives here. Hubby is having a heart test today, and I'm stressed. Well, Linda, we will absolutely keep you lifted up today and your entire family. And the Leanne prayers that I get power to not give in to others that use me and take care of myself. Prayers for my children, prayers for you all here and your families, for everyone in need, and for Mother Earth, and for you, my son. Thank you, my star of Norway. I love you, Lillian. And Liz says prayer for everyone here today, and prayers for my family. Okay, so we've lifted each other high today. Let's go into that prayer time, remembering all these prayers, helping each other to really see and acknowledge each other. And I'm hearing, angels, what number do you want it to be? look back through the numbers. Christina says prayers for all our peas, Lily and Linda and their families, my sister, the light of the divine, to shine bright in all of us as we head out into our day. Thank you so much. Okay, I think that number 4 is what's sticking today. So these are the cards. I go down 4. There's number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we have Archangel Michael working with us again today. I feel his energy, and I feel that that's exactly what is needed today. Is Archangel Michael. This is a time that we've been shaken, haven't we? Going into this year, you know how at the end of each year we kind of reflect back on the year. As we reflect back this year on 2020, we seriously need Archangel Michael to help us with our root chakra, to help activate the energy that's inside of us, to become strong energy for us to really be able to release that which no longer serves us. It doesn't serve us to look backward over the year and look at the really low vibration energy that happened this year, to look at all the loss, death, and everything that happened through the year that doesn't serve us. What serves us is finding our strength that we held strong through everything that happened, every struggle, every fire that came forward. We held strong. And look at us as a family. Look at how strong we became together. We found each other during this time. We came together as one. And seriously, do that every morning. Yes, we're individual names that are up there that everybody sees. But when we come together, when we come on here this morning, we don't see individuals anymore. We see our family unit. We see ourselves bonding. We see the power of laughing together and the power of crying together, or holding each other so tightly as we cry. A dear friend of mine, who's a member of our angelic ribbon family, shared a beautiful, beautiful post on Facebook. I read it this morning. And in that post, she described how she finally broke, how she was in an airport and it just swept over her and she just cried and let it out uncontrollably and just released there in the airport, out in public, out in the open. And somebody came up to her and held her and just let her release, just let her cry. That's true love. That's true unconditional love. To be able to be that comfortable that you can walk up to somebody and say, I hear you. I see you. We do that every morning here together. We see each other. We acknowledge what's going on in each other's lives. We acknowledge the deep feelings. We don't hide from each other. We don't hold back. If there's an issue going on with somebody else, we say, just hold me up in prayer, help me to deal with this, help me to work through this. And we do that. So my friend Tanya, that had the breakdown, just couldn't hold it in any longer. It seems like she's a representative for all of us in the world right now. We're feeling that heaviness. We're feeling that energy of, I can't hold it any longer. I can't hold it in. If you're feeling, and I do feel, as I'm sensing some of you now that are at that place. It won't stay inside. It's like that dam that just can't hold it back any longer, and the water is going to break through no matter what. That's the feeling that seems to be prevalent right now in the collective. It's like I can't do this anymore. I can't hold it in anymore. I can't hold it together anymore. We heard Isabel, darling, we're putting our arms around you because you too are representing what's going on with the collective. We just are at a place where it's not going to be held in. We have to release it. And that's what we're starting right now. We're starting with Archangel Michael's help. So I want you to breathe in, everybody. Let's do this together because that's how we do things here. Do it together. Breathe in that beautiful white energy. Let that energy come into your heart and just see the brightness of this color white. When that white light comes into your heart, everything else has to go. It's like walking into a dark room and you turn the light on. It's no longer dark. The light just takes over. It shows you everything. Nothing can be hidden when a bright light is on. Let's do that right now. Let's let that white light show you everything. Whatever is in the crevices, whatever is standing in the background, that sometimes we just turn our head or we cover our eyes and we're like, I don't want to see that. I can't deal with that. That's too heavy. Right now, let that light show you whatever is inside, whatever you're holding on to, whatever is not serving you to have in your life. What is that? Let the light show it to you. Let Archangel Michael be the one to point it out and to say, you don't need that anymore. You don't need to hold on to something that's holding you down, that's anchoring you. You're in this beautiful hot air, but you've got all of these weights that won't take off. It won't let you fly, it won't let you soar, because there's things that are just there, and you're allowing them to stay there. You're allowing feelings to just keep ruminating over and over again. You're allowing the thoughts. A belief is just a thought you keep on thinking. So some of those beliefs that you're holding on to are outdated. Some of them, if you really turn the light on them and look at what's that all about? Why do I believe that? Why do I believe that way? Why do I think I'm not worthy? Why do I think I'm not deserving of having good in my life? Why do I think that I can't do something? Let Archangel Michael with the white light illuminate everything inside of you. And then it's up to you. After you see it, it's up to you to do something. So you can either let it stay there, just keep walking through the mire, or you can identify it, see what's inside, identify it, and say either, yep, you can hang around, I'll keep you, or you can say, no, you have choices. Open up your throat chakra and speak. Write it out on paper, say it out loud. Whatever you have to do, make your choice. You make your choice. Make the decision of what to do about what you're seeing. What Archangel Michael is pointing out to you very clearly and sometimes very loud. That white light comes on and is going to shine. It's going to say, here's what I want you to look at. So let's look at it. Really look at it together. You're not alone. It's not scary to do it. Michael is very safe in the energy that he brings through. He's not going to do anything to harm you. He's not going to allow you to go to the low vibration with that energy. He's simply showing it to you. And then it's up to you to do something. So as you identify all those things that you're seeing, maybe you don't see anything. That's okay too. There's no judgment, no criticism, whether you see something or not. But there may be something in there for you to look at. There may be something, and that's the beginning. Once you start identifying what's there, then you can start bringing it out. And that's what we're going to do when we do a release of all this. The beginning part is up to you. The beginning part is to identify. Let Michael help you. Let him shine the light. Let him show you what's there. And then just sit with it. Sit in the energy of it and write it out or speak it outside of yourself. And if you're willing to let it go, then we can do that together. We can do that process of release together. The first part is the hardest. Identifying it is the hardest part. And then the choice. So that's your homework for tomorrow. That's what Michael wanted to bring out to you today. That he's helping to illuminate whatever that is. He's helping you to see very clearly what's inside that needs some attention. We all have things inside of us. We're a work in progress. We're never going to have everything totally cleared out. If you've ever walked into a room that looks so spotless, there's nothing at all to be cleaned or cleared. There's always something. There's always one speck of dirt or dust that was missed, or one little thing hiding in the corner in the shadows. We're always a work in progress. We've always got at least something in there that we can identify and let go of. So that's all that's being asked of you today. That's all that Michael wants to share, is that it's time to start bringing it forward. Just seeing what's there, making your list, working on what is it that I want to let go of? What is it that I don't want to carry forward throughout this next year that's coming up for me? So identification, that's your chore. If you choose to accept it, you have free will. You can just say, no, I'm not going to look. I'm going to keep my blinders on. I'm going to let whatever's there just be there. But if you choose to be free from it, then start by identifying, start by saying, okay, I see you. I see you anger. I see you sadness. I see you worthiness. I see you criticism. I see you judgmentalism. Whatever is in there. And don't be harsh on yourself. If you find something and maybe you didn't know it was there, just be happy that you found it. Be happy with the fact that it was shown to you, it was pointed out to you, because it happened for a reason, for it to be dealt with and for it to be turned over and let go of. So I want you to breathe in again that white light. Just breathe in deeply. And now, look at your heart. Just go right to your heart center with this white light. Just see how strongly Michael is saying to you, you are loved. You are worthy. You matter. You have such a strong purpose here on earth. Just hold those words, hold the love that's shared with each other here. And from Archangel Michael that's come forward, and from God, source energy that's wrapping that light around each of us from heart to heart. We're being pulled together to the center. All of us now are going into that circle, along with all the prayer requests that were brought forward. We're all gathered right here together. And let's give a big group hug to each other. Just hold each other. And just feeling so much love and laughter and lightness. And now let's do the heart telephone as you're still in that tight little group. At the count of 3, just give some gratitude. Just say thank you. And then say, I love you. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. We're a family of love. That's what we do. That's how we feel. That's how we see each other, is with eyes of unconditional love. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for allowing that white light to come into you to illuminate whatever was there. And I see some of you are typing in what it is that was identified, what you found, that white light shown in there. Sally, thank you for sharing. Thank you that you are going to release the hurt in your life, the one physically paralyzing sensation that plagues us for an eternity. Yes, let's let go of the energy. Let's cut the cord. That's what we'll do tomorrow at our fire ceremony. We will do a final release of things that we don't want to carry forward. So thank you, Sally, for sharing what you identified inside. And just write it down. Let's let it go in the fire tomorrow. Whatever that may be that you all want to let go of, we'll let go of it individually, collectively, and hold each other as we do so. And good morning, beautiful Hope. I know it's afternoon for you where you are, so I hope that your day is going well, darling. We love you so much. Thank you for being here. I see all of you giving love. Thank you. I love you. That's our beautiful energy that we put forth every day. Marietta, hi, darling. I hope you can join us tomorrow for a full moon release. Charlie Coons, thank you for being here. Rick, I love you. Thank you, Christina and Deirdre. And if anyone identifies something that you're having a really hard time with, you don't know if you'll be able to let it go, you feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to share with the family or to share privately. Whatever is going on, there's always somebody here that will hold you while you do your work, that will just sit and listen to you, not judge, not criticize, and not try to fix you, but will just be here for you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And I see our Deirdre is taking us out of here with her namaste, y'all. And so is our Rick. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all so much. And if you can be there with us today at 6 o'clock Eastern Time, we are going to find out what Archangel Gabriel has for us. And thank you, Christina, for your part of stepping up to help us all understand the angels a little better. And I'll guide us a meditation for us to get closer to Gabriel today And then come on the Zoom and stay with us so we can have a discussion. I love you all. There's Christina taking us out of here too with those beautiful words, the words that spirit that's in me, it sees that in you as well. Have a blessed day, everyone. Namaste, y'all. Love you. I'll see you later.